Hey everyone, welcome back to EverQuest, the Hero's Journey. We're here on the level 53 Shadowknight ROG Shaman. We've been grinding quite a bit for AA experience. We currently have 642 AA points spent and 24 AA points saved. We are located in the bazaar right now because I wanted to highlight a new feature they just released. And it's this map. Typically, you would talk to Terrell, you hail him, he would, let you run through some chat prompts to teleport you places. But instead of doing that, actually, what it says, attune yourself. Circles of okay, so he just tells you about the waypoints. If you left click on the map, though, you get a little box that pops up now, and you can visually see easy where you have access to go, and it actually tells you the places you don't have access to. Excuse me. So if there's any waypoints, looks like I don't have the Eastern Karana or Surefall Blade waypoints. They are grayed out. There's a couple in Kunark that I don't have. Halls of Betrayal. Oh, that's in Shardark B, I think it is. A couple in Velius. Luckland, we don't have Luckland. We don't have access for anything except Sharbal since we're not Luckland flagged, and the plains only have access to the classic plains right now. I'm going to travel to Eastern Wastes. Should put us right outside of Crystal Caverns in the Rygor Fort, but we're going to head towards the giant town, giant city. Don't remember how you pronounce it. Kael Drakkel? Kael Drakkel? I don't know. That's another one of the things that I've never said out loud. So no idea. We're heading this way. My last couple place sessions, I have been killing giants in there. And I'll call it, I don't even know how I say it in my head. Kyle Drakkel, I guess. Yeah, so I've been killing giants, getting some Coldane faction. The dwarves that live here in Velius, and they have a little town, Thargadin, in the Great Divide. Also getting some Claws of Vishan faction by killing various giants. Depending on what area you kill them in, you get different faction. The ones that are kind of on the outskirts inside the city give you the dwarf faction. The ones closer to the higher level ones further in give you a Claws of Vishan faction. They also drop, hang on, I think these guys have dwarf faction. Yeah, so we got Coldane, that's the dwarves. Cromrith. Oh, they also give Claws of Vishan. At least the ones out there. I've been getting various items to turn in for quests. These giant warrior helmets can be turned in Icewell Keep. So I've made a few trips there to turn them in. The quest guy that you have to turn them into, though, tends to be killed by people. So in the open world version of Icewell Keep, he's generally not up, or at least in the few times I've been there. So I've had to do a non-responding instance to get that quest guy to come up so that I could turn in the helmets, and they get you faction with various things. Dane Frostweaver faction. I don't know what it's good for, but I mean, I They don't stack. I had them in my inventory. I was in Thurgadin, so I went there. The Frost Giant Toes, you can actually turn in 4 Frost Giant Toes for faction. It's the first uh, I forget what they call it, shawl. There's like a quest line for um, like a bunch of shawls. So like rank 1, rank 2, it goes up to like rank 8 or something, and then I think the final rank has like um, a worn mana regen effect on it. So back in the day, it was highly sought after. Um, yeah, you can turn in 4 Frost Giant Toes to get the first shawl, and then the subsequent quests you turn in the shawl along with some other items to like upgrade the shawl. Um, excuse me. So along with that map that I showed, there were some other changes in the patch that came out yesterday. It would have been yesterday, yeah. Supposedly the Easter event is over, but I don't. I still got the buffs from it. I think bunny backup. I don't have the experience buff, so I don't know. Maybe it is over. Maybe they're just letting the bunny buff run. Season of the Hare. Oh, there it is. Season of the Hare and bunny backup. So still got the buffs. So yeah, there were some other changes that went live. Um, a handful of them benefiting me. Um, didn't feel like I needed the like tweaks or like I don't know. I'm happy with the way the character is working for me, but I guess the devs and like other people felt that some of these classes needed some help. Um, one of the changes was to white melee damage, so just like base attacks, like you swing your weapons, not backstabs, not like special attacks, just like the white damage that you do when you swing your weapons and do nothing. Um, they made heroic strength affect that, so should be doing more white, air quote, white damage. Uh, I mean, I think I've noticed it. I mean, I'm hitting for Pierce for 544. That's just a regular hit. Um, I think I did see that there was a known bug where white damage crits aren't showing up properly or something. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe that 544 was a crit and it's just not showing up. I don't know. Either way, not complaining. Thank you. I'll take it. Don't feel like I needed it. Uh, so that's like more of a minor change in my opinion. A couple of the other changes, though, seem crazy good. So I mentioned I got 24 AA points saved, and I didn't know this was coming. I didn't know it was being released, but they released 2 new AAs for the Shadowknight and the Shaman, and we're gonna pick up them both right now. And yeah, um, check them out together. One of them is I don't know how this works, but basically, if you have Touch of the Curse maxed, which we already did. That's the innate life tap proc slash DD direct damage. Trying to remember what the name of this is. Shadow Curse. So 12 AA points. It grants you a chance to automatically raise your slain target from the grave to fight for you. So we're just gonna make zombies out of the stuff we kill. Yeah, we're gonna get it. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know how long they last. I don't know how hard they hit. I don't know how frequently it works. But it's brand new and we're picking it up. The other one is so that's the new Shadowknight AA. The other one is for the Shaman. I'm trying to remember the name. They said it was like Shamanistic Curse or something. And it's like 9 or 12 points, or like it's not cheap. Hmm. Shamanic Tongue. That must be it. Your damage over time spells have a chance to add an additional unresistible slow effect. So just putting a dot on something has a chance to slow it. Unresistible though. So things that are immune to slow, it seems like this works on. The way I read it was that it's not a traditional slow. What it does is it increases the attack delay of the target. So same effect, it makes them attack slower, but different mechanic to kind of achieve the same thing. But and it seems like get around the immunity to slow, um, which is pretty cool. Again, I'll take it. Is this guy gonna attack me? He's dubious. What? What? Dubious. If you look at the con, like I'm conning them when I target them, they also added information related to whether they are unmessable, uncharmable, like unslowable. So I guess we would see those things when we con them now. This one says mesmerizing would have no effect, so they can't be messed. Trying to find where I want to be. I want to go like down here. Uh, um, yeah. I think I'm going. No, not going the right way. That's out towards the Awakening Lands. There's also a Echo of the Past over there, but I don't know. I don't think anybody's in here. Yeah, it's just me, so not too concerned about getting that. We're still getting the respawning stuff, and mostly just exploring these new AAs. Got a little bit of experience, a little bit of faction. Um, uh, I don't know about this. Like so far, as far as I can tell, have not got this shadow curse thing. Chance to automatically raise your target from the grave to fight for you. Raise your slain target. All right. Uh, Oh, so, what is that? Yeah, right there. This, decrease. Oh, what? So it's a dot too? So your dot can add another dot? What? And a slow? That seems really good. Um, let's see. Touch of the curse. Look at the chat log here. So yeah, my um, man, they really buffed the shaman. Um, so the dot ticks have a chance to add this shamanic curse debuff on them, which I guess adds another dot in a slow or something. I don't fully understand the what it is it's doing. Um, they also changed dots or damage over time spells to be much better, apparently. I guess they, yeah, I don't know. I forget what the wording was. Let me read the wording. Change log. Um, uh, so as far as the shamanic curse, it says it's a sympathetic proc which can trigger on dot ticks. So each dot tick can trigger this. And then it's a single target damage over time that also applies a direct increase to attack delay. And then it says not slow. So it increases the delay of the attack. Again, I feel like that's their way of getting around stuff being unslowable. Okay, well so far we don't have any. We haven't had any success with the Shadowknight AA, even though it was 12 points. Um, what? Oh no, those are the bunnies. Okay. Shadowknight AA, just passively create undead minions as you kill enemies, is what it says. So you don't have to do anything, but I don't see any. I don't know. We've not killed like a ton, but I would have expected at least one proc by now. What is that? Oh, it's hash. I think my wolf pet has the tash stick on him. Back up here. Um, so that shamanic curse thing will be quite useful for bosses. For most like trash stuff, it doesn't like I kill stuff so quickly that there's not a lot of point to try to get this guy. Not a lot of point to casting dots. Oh, slippery. I'll throw some dots on this guy. Um, so general spell changes. Hang on a second. Let me get some stuff on these guys. Dramatically increase the effectiveness of Burning Affliction type spell focuses. So we don't have Burning Affliction. We could be running it if we were using Tribute, which I guess I probably should, but I don't know. I don't have an item with Burning Affliction on it. Also says dramatically increase the base damage of most damage over time spells. They did make Sympathetic Strike 1 through 10 no longer trigger on dot spells, which I guess is fine. I don't know. Like, Cloak of the Maelstrom. That looks pretty nice. No resists, though. I don't know. I'll have to check that out and see what it looks like when it's legendary. It says reworked dot damage calculation to fix bugs with critical dot ticks being overly intense. Hang on a second. Window. They changed the wording for some of the poison crits, it seems, not just dot crits, and I don't know. Because your toxic affliction reaches critical toxicity at 854, so that was a dot crit, like a tick. But you could see I also get that same message for Envenom Blades, which is the proc for my Rogue AA Envenom Blades ability. So I'm not sure what the intent is there. Seems like they're, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's being incorrectly identified as a dot or something because it has a debuff. Envenom Blades like applies a debuff, like a that lasts X amount of time, um, and that's why it's showing up like under what you would expect to be a dot crit message. But overall, for this patch that just came out on May 18th, it seems like two of my, or all three? Wait, yeah. Okay, so the Rogue got buffed with the white damage increase. The Shadowknight got buffed with that AA that should raise dead for us, although I don't think I've seen it happen. And the Shaman got buffed with the AA that applies that unresistible slow and dot off of my other dot ticks, and the changes to damage over time spells in general. I wonder if that stacks. Like, can I put Turgor's Swarm, my AA dot, on stuff? And is this guy gonna kill me? Yes, he is. So is this guy, and this guy, and this guy. Alright. So can I put Targers on stuff and then also have my um, shamanic curse thing apply to them. Shamanic curse, target swarm. So yes. So that mean they're like additionally slowed. So 75% slow from Turgors, and then another slow from, yeah, I don't know. I would really like to see that Shadowknight AA working, but maybe it's just really uncommon or something. I don't know. Well, so far, I'll say the Shamanic Curse AA is paying off. Very nice. Um, as far as I can tell, have not seen any of the Shadow Knight ones, though. The Shadow Curse grants you a chance to automatically raise your slain target from the grave to fight for you. Shadow Knight, new A, Shadow Curse, requires rank 6, Touch of the Curse, passively create undead minions as you kill your enemies. There's also, I see some announcement saying we are aware of the unknown DB string for SK. Text is broken. I don't know what that means. I think these are all excuse me, all like merchants or something. For people who have like good faction with the giants. This guy. Let's see what he. Is he gonna attack me? Yeah, he's gonna attack me. I imagine, right? Yep. All right. That's pretty good. 26, 26 with 52 backstab damage and an affliction proc. Alright, are any of these guys gonna attack me? Just this guy? Oh, hey. I'm still... What do we get? Oh! Legendary Polished Egg of Rage, 17 attack. I got a Dexterity one, a Legendary Dexterity one recently. 12 Dex, 3 Heroic Dex, 3 attack, 3 accuracy. So I'm out of like slots to put things in, so I have to like triage them and figure out which ones to swap out and put in. Probably use this one, but I'm not going to do it right now. I don't have any other items I need to pull augments out of my gear on me, so at some point when we're in the bazaar, I'll do that. Alright, what have we got? I haven't been paying attention to loot at all. I also don't remember if I talked about the armor pieces that drop here and like how that works. It's probably not news to anybody that's watching, but in Velius there's I want to say 3 Thargadin, Kael, Drakkel, and Skyshrine, places where you can do armor quests depending on your faction. I've killed here enough that my faction is warmly with the Coldane Dwarves, so I'm capable of doing the class armor quests. What you do is you get a piece of like no stat armor from an enemy of wherever you're trying to get the armor from, and you turn in that with some specific gems that drop out in the world, and they give you a piece of armor. So like for this one, corroded chain bracer, you could do either the shaman or the rogue version. You go to the quest NPC, you give them this and whatever 3 gems they're looking for, and they'll give you back a piece of armor with stats on it. I'll try to do some of those at some point. I just don't have the gems to do it. Is that Giant's junk? Junk. Stick these down here. Bow of the Huntsman enchanted. Spirit Strike proc on a ranged weapon. Pretty neat. Alright. Oh, I'll use this. I skilled up my alchemy a little more. I think I was at like, I don't know, high 80s or something. So I got it up to, where is it, 142? So I got a handful of potions here that I'm going to be burning. So that was a damage shield potion I just used. Scorching Skin, low level damage shield potion. Potion of Calamony I made from some like ice giant toes that I got in permafrost. Potion of Heat, Potion of Cold, Potion of Purity. So those are cold resist, fire resist, poison resist, and they also provide stats for each. I think one of them is agility, one of them is dex, and one of them is strength or something. I made this potion poison awareness too. It decreases mana cost of poison-based spells by 5%. I figured it might be useful. I cast a lot of poison spells, and I was getting skill ups from it, so did that. And then I made some distillate of skin spikes. Oh, these ones here. Kill with skin or flame. So damage shield potion, higher level than the other one that I just used. I'll stick this here. I'll go like this one first because it's less of those. And then I made distillate of skin spikes. So I think this damage shield is going to be actually better than the skin of flame one, but I have fewer of these, so I'm going to use those first just to burn through them. Man, I hate the slippery ground mechanic. Trying to see where the damage shield would report. Maybe it's this. Frost Giant Wolf hit for 32. Wait, no. That's not it. That's them hitting me. I'm trying to see how much my damage shield is doing with this potion on. Can't get up there. Alright, I'm gonna try to click off this illusion. What's going on? Jump over there? Okay, there we go. Alright, hopefully my pets will not attack this guy. I want to see how much. Hang on. Pet back hold. Alright. It says he was. Okay, so he's taking 17 points of damage. But I do have a augment somewhere that gives me a damage shield. Where did I put it? Here? Burning spikes? Yeah, so I have a 3-point damage shield. So this potion is probably only providing 14-point damage shield. Just gonna see how my... Yeah. Seems like each time that shamanic curse reapplies, it... Or maybe it's just every time it ticks, it does like a... like a spell casting. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it or see it. Why is my pet hitting? I told them not to attack. Pet all back. Okay. This guy, is he? What does he do? Okay, he's just hanging out. So a couple other things I got for AAs was I maxed out Rabid Bear. Where are we? Rabid Bear. Rabid Bear. So we're at rank 3 of 3 of Rabid Bear. By default, it has a 20-minute cooldown, but I also got Hastened Rapidity. Where is that? HHH. Hastened Rapidity. So that was only 6 points total. 3 ranks, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. And each rank reduced the cooldown by 4 minutes. So 4 times 3 is 12 minutes. So cooldown on Rabid Bear is now 8 minutes, but it lasts for 5 minutes. So basically, you could be in Rabid Bear every 5 minutes out of an 8-minute period. I want to see that Shadowknight AA work. Maybe it just doesn't work on giants, or I'm just getting really unlucky, or I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. Um, I wonder if you have to like. It only works when I don't know. I'm speculating. Maybe it only works when you get a kill shot using Vampiric Touch or whatever it's called. That AA that you have to have maxed out in order to buy the other AA. Touch of the Cursed, yeah. Um, what's that? Vision Drakkel. Okay. Or maybe it doesn't work with the bunnies? I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna guess these guys aren't gonna attack me, but these guys over here probably will. Yeah, they're coming. Alright. So he says, oh, okay. He must be a merchant. I wonder. I wonder. Yeah, he's a merchant. All right, we'll sell some stuff since we're here. Uh, uh, uh. All right, that should be good enough for now. Hey, it's the captain. I didn't know he roamed down here. Eye patch of shadows, not bad. Let's put. See how much damage shield we get out of that. This guy's going to attack us, I think. Okay. So that's 23 per hit, so it's providing 20 point damage shield. Oh man, what just happened there? I don't know. Huge. Just like touched him and he fell over. Oh, okay. 14k backstab crit, almost 15k on that one. Uh, Alright, where are we? Here. Make a run up to the arena area up here. We can figure out how to get there. I think it's this way. Okay. Yeah. Some of these guys summon, so they can be pretty annoying to pull large packs of mobs, especially if my pets are back hold, hitting them. It's also like casters, like clerics and paladins and stuff. Alright, we'll do Rabbit Bear, Ancestral Aid, and see what we can do here. I just had an epiphany. I wonder if I can do. Oh man. I should have. The Shaman AE damage over time spell. I forget what it's called. In like, yeah, I don't know. It's like a disease-based damage over time, and it's minimal. I wonder if we can use that to get the shamanic curse applied uh, on all of this stuff. I don't have it memmed right now, and my chances of squeezing it in while these things are hitting me, like unmemming a spell and then getting out of my book, is very, very small. This is no problem though. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like how different it would have been prior to the changes, but Rabid Bear, um, and the changes that went live in this new patch, yeah, having no problem at all here. Can't even see anything. These guys are so big that the spell effects are huge, and I can't zoom the camera out anymore. So sorry. And I'm just buried in giant corpses here. All right, that was a bunch. Been having a little bit of funkiness with looting these. I'm occasionally using the pound corpse fix command. I have it hotkeyed, and sometimes it just moves their corpses a little bit. Makes it like I don't know if it helps, but if they're like, it helps if it's like stuck in a spot where you can't physically reach it. It'll like drop it to the ground. Okay, I think we got them all. Should be somewhere in this building here. We got like 5 seconds left on Rabid Bear, so. Here. Unless I'm missing it, I still have not seen anything related to the Shadowknight AA proc, or like, I don't know, any pets or zombies or skeletons or something. I don't know. is that? See a red con over there. Not sure what that is. Looks out of place. It's either a merchant or, yeah, I don't know, he's dubious, so I'll leave him alone. Alrighty. What I'm trying to do is get my pets to bring these guys. I don't know if I can get over it. Close enough to, okay. Alright, send the pets in. Alright, and then have them come back before they damage them too much. And get a big train. Rabbit bear is up. Don't know which way they're gonna come from. They're coming. Looks like a lot of them. Oh boy. Oh, they're coming. Yeah, that's, yeah. Here they come. Alright, this guy's coming. Get a slow on him. I'm trying to get a dom. Alright, just try to start dotting stuff so I can get my curse / slow on all of them. Alright, we're gonna throw up Rabbit Bear immediately. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, okay. Oh, something was rampaging. I wonder if the protector. Oh, the guardians Okay, yeah. So maybe like 20 of those is a little too much for me right now. Oh well. But that was fun. Yeah. So that's the giant city. I think we're gonna call it quits here. I did bind myself in Thurgadin. This is a nice quiet place. There's also a bunch of trade skill vendors here. So yeah. I have no idea how many AA points we got. I think we got 10 because we had 24. We used 12 and 6. So that was 18. We had 24. We used 18, so 8. So we got 6 or so AA points in that span of time. Definitely liking the new Shaman AA. That one's pretty cool. I have not, unless I missed it, I have not seen the Shadowknight one work. I'm looking forward to some like zombies or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I can't have a pet up if I want to use those. I'll have to look into how that's supposed to work because I would have expected it to work already. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the videos. And until next time, take care.